2012 Honda Civic LX. I'm gonna change the wipers on the car. As you can tell, this one broke off, or it's kind of like messed up. It's broken. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little clip off. I'm gonna take the whole piece off. So put your fingernail in there, pull it up, just like that. So as you can tell, take a little. Let me see if I can make it focus. There you go. It's like a small clip. You just press it in if you want to close it, but to pull it, you just put your fingernail here, or maybe like a small screwdriver, pry it open like this. The next thing you want to do is you want to push this down in this direction, like that. There it is. As you can tell now, the gap that was there is no longer there. See? So now that it's pushed down, should be able to take it back up. So again, see what it is this hook right here goes inside this little door right in there, and then when you push it up, it grabs on to this part right here, and then you close it with this, you lock it with this little door. The thing is that be careful with this, because this is fully metal, and if you let it drop really hard, you might break your windshield. So you just lower it very slowly down against your windshield, so that way nobody goes and hits it and breaks your windshield. So this is the piece that is damaged. I'm going to replace that, and this is the brand new piece, and the number is right there. Okay, so this is a piece, and then what we want to do is we want to remove this rubber piece out of here. The way you do it is you got to pull it in one direction, like maybe this way, or grab onto this side right here and just try to pull it out. It should slide out. It's gonna be tough at first, but with a little bit of patience, you should be able to get it out. So just grab it, start pulling on it. There you go. See, sliding right out. As you can tell, there's like a silver piece right here, and on the other side there's another piece. Make sure you keep that, because we're gonna need it so we can put it on the new piece, or the new windshield wiper. So I'm just gonna keep pulling this out until everything comes out. And now we have this piece. It just came out of there, and then this is, we're gonna reuse this because this goes back on the car too. And as you can tell, the silver part right here, this should be able to come out, and the way you pull it out is you go to one end, say this end right here, and then you kind of like try to pry it out of there. This is rubber, so it should be easy. You see there's a little gap there. So we're gonna do, and remember kind of like the orientation for it. See that little gap goes towards the middle of this rubber piece, and same thing with the other side. And as you can tell, it goes at the end, because that's where it fits. So the two pieces are out, and now this is trash. Okay, so now we have this new windshield wiper. And every time you get a new piece, you always want to measure it against the old piece. I already did. It's the same size. Just in case there was a mistake during the shipment. So this metal piece right here, you can tell it's curved a certain way. It's actually curved in the same direction as this piece is curved. Basically it's curved towards the windshield wiper. So what I'll do is I'll put it in the same manner that the windshield wiper will fit on this bracket right here. And there's a groove, just so that you can see this little groove right here. This is where you're gonna put that metal piece right against the flat area up here. So I take that, fit it right in there, and then with your finger you just slide it through all the way around. And it fits in nicely. There it this, so we gotta do the other side the same way. So while I put the other one, so same thing with the other one. So follow the curvature. There we go. Now we got it in, and now that you put the second one in, is holding itself. Look, it doesn't come off at all. So last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna slide this in to this bracket. Sometimes a little bit of oil might help, so it can slide through easily. I think it'll be easier. And just in case, if you look in here, you see there's like a track on both sides. There are two teeth on the left and right of this. So what you do is you make sure those two teeth are inside the tracks as you slide it through, and then you just keep sliding it through. And now there's gonna be, as you keep going, there's gonna be more. There's another set of teeth right here. You can see that right there. So those two teeth have to fit inside that track again. So just make sure you keep that in line as you're going through. And there's an arrow too that points in the direction that you're pushing this. So let me see if I can get that in there. There it is. It's inside that track. So I'm just gonna keep pushing, and then again we just find another. So we find another track. There's a set of two other teeth right here. Do the same thing, fit them inside that track area. And once it's in, then it slides easily. Last piece, the two last teeth that we have here. See, it's getting a little bit tougher because you're further in now. You see it? Oh, there we go. So finally, the last piece. There it's right inside the teeth. So just push it. And what I'm doing, if you don't, obviously you can't see what I'm doing here, but I'm actually, on the other end, I'm using my finger to push it through so that it pushes right through this area as I guide it through that track. So I want to look to make sure that the teeth are on the track on both sides, and then you also want them to be on the track everywhere around. But this is done. So we're back on the car again, and now we gotta pull this up. Okay, then we have it up. Let's make sure it's completely up, so you don't want to drop it against your glass. And what you want to do is you want to open up this little latch here, bring it up right to this bracket. You first come in on the bracket, and you make sure the bracket fits inside the hole all the way in. You can wiggle it a little bit to make sure it goes in. And once it's all the way in, then you turn your windshield wiper parallel to it. And once you turn the windshield wiper parallel to this bracket, then you can kind of like push it up. See? Push it up, now creates this gap right here. And you take this lever here, or this head latch, and push it in until it clips in. So now it's locked. Now it's on your car. You bring that back down, and we're done with that. So same thing with this one. Do the same exact thing, but for this one, this windshield wiper I believe is slightly smaller, so I'm gonna put the item number for that, but the process is identical to this. I hope you learned something from this. Take care, and I'll attach the item number for this windshield wiper on the description.